Nice.
Yes. Something to drink with it. Beer.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah, why not?
Okay. And then basically that's what you get.
Nice.
hmm And after that, it's time for you to hit the town.
Yeah, you can. He's kind of lazy-ish in his
hmm
in his motion because uh well, I don't even know. Oh, hang on, let me start from scratch. Um, Somewhat like lazy, relaxed, laid back. He eats, he finishes his drink
hmm
and then heads out on town, lights up a smoke, and then like starts to ponder over what to do next.
hmm
And the first thing that crosses his mind is, of course, the bandits that won't stay dead. Not because of it seems supernatural.
Because that's just all a bunch of hogwash.
Yeah, because that's bullshit to him. But the fact that they're bandits, they've got
Bounties.
yes, bounties, and which in turn brings in money.
Indeed. Now let's see. Yes. Okay. Right. You're just wandering about town, and you just can't help but admire the huge cliff face, which which goes from side to side, and this goes from side to side as far as the eye can see, just about. It is a big cliff, and just tons and tons of water just pour down one side and pour down, and into a strange metallic tube, a huge metallic tube. I mean, it's the size of a barn,
Hmm.
and that's where all the water's being guzzled in, and at the other end of the tube, it is all being spat out with force.
Interesting.
Yes, I thought you'd like that. And for the rest, as you also notice that a lot of houses here are abandoned, not really at the inner rings around the water, but outside the first two rings, almost every house is just shows you that it isn't owned.
Hmm. Okay.
hmm And of course, just like the rest, you see that people are just walking around. Some people are getting some last-minute things for the Easter celebrations, and others are just walking around and just chatting happily with each other because it's a Sunday, no need to work.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Even he's thought about that, but in the end, he's like, well, I'm sure the man upstairs will understand if I bring in a few palm bounties as well.
As you wish. Now, uh, Now, as you wander around, actually, the three of you, it's a small town, so eventually the three of you actually meet on the middle of the road
Right.
at one of the two crossroads that this town has.
Hmm. So he just goes, morning partners.
Well,
You,
so we meet
fellas-
again, my friends.
You fellas found out anything interesting?
Uh, Nothing as of yet. You?
Nah. Yeah, I heard about some criminals causing some ruckus near the mines, I believe. That's what they talking about, right? At the foreman, that's at the mines, right?
Nope. The foreman
Oh.
of the line. I'll
Oh,
write it
the
down
rail
in Skype.
tracks. Ah, rail tracks. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they have some troubles at the rail tracks. Probably more of them robber types. That does seem troubling, but that's not really the reason why I'm here.
Hmm.
I still haven't heard anything about them zombies. He says with a lowered voice.
Yeah, that's partner.
Wait,
That's all.
zombie? Nico, he's talking about zombies. Those things don't exist as far as you know.
Yeah, he's like, partner. No need, no offense, but the zombie things you're talking about, I don't think that they exist. I think it's just a random ragtag that's picking up from the original crew.
Sure,
Uh,
that's right. My family was killed by ghost stories. You just keep thinking that, son.
there's quite a bit of evidence that would support the man of the cloth theory here. Believe you me, there's quite a bit of evidence that would support that.
Well, I did see them with my own eyes as they were chomping into the skin of the people I cared about, but don't take my word for it.
Wait a minute, they were actually feasting on the skin. I thought they were brain suckers.
Does it really matter what they were doing?
Uh,
Just
the not
bottom
really, but
line is that they killed people I cared about, and they ain't gonna stop at that.
no, they aren't. They do
They're
need to be
all
dealt with, but
they're all minions of the devil, and they ain't gonna stop until everybody's dead, or one of them.
I feel you on that one.
So, John is suddenly surrounded by crazy folk.
Yeah, he's somewhat superstitious because he hasn't seen proof himself. But if you can, if they go in zombies, maybe his stance will change. But for now, he doesn't voice his opinion, but he thinks like, why
I
am I
reckon
here?
it's maybe best idea to talk to either sheriff or maybe the local preacher might also have an idea. You folks have any other ideas who we might talk to that might know more? Cause I'm getting the feeling most folks just think it's all superstition.
Well, if my buddy Daring, not buddy, but Derringer might have an idea, but he's holed up in his warehouse dealing with his doohickeys.
See another one of them scientist types?
Oh yes, but he's looking to modernize cities, help
Let's see.
people out, and make it so that they can
Hmm.
light up their homes without having to use oil or candles or things of that nature.
Right. More mumbo jumbo. Alright, got the picture.
Yeah. Other than maybe the preacher of the town, I don't see and I don't think of anyone who would know anything about it. Heck, I don't even think the sheriff would, to be honest with you.
No, but if these, like I told you, stories I heard that these Walking Dead are criminals. So him being the sheriff, he should have at least heard of them.
Hmm. Well,
Maybe he won't. Maybe he won't think they're undead or anything, but he'll still have heard that they're funny looking or something.
then
I'll go
why
talk
don't
to the
we?
sheriff. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Hmm.
go talk to the sheriff. Besides, we got to pick up our bounties, don't we?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
last
Do
I
yep.
already went to visit him, and him and Deputy aren't in right now. I'm not certain. Maybe they've come back by now, but I don't know. But it is a Sunday after all.
Well, let's go check it out. See if they're back yet, and if not, then do you know where they headed?
Well, I heard they were going down to the mines. There was something happened about out there. I think the lady who was there. Sheriff's office told me something about a critter down at the mines, but apparently they could handle it, so I didn't inquire too much about it.
All right. By the way, Rams, Dow, what did we do with the horses?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the horses.
One moment. But as you mosey down onto the sheriff's office, you see that the sheriff and his deputy is actually just returning from wherever they've been gone to.
Sweet.
They've got a few scratches on them, and especially the deputy is staring out into nothingness, while the sheriff is actually quietly talking to him. Calm down, Jim. It was a strange one, but it's a critter, and it bled and we chased it off. No need to be concerned.
I want to roll scrutinize.
Sure. What do you wish to? Of course you can.
I want to examine the deputy's look, see if he has the stare of somebody who's seen one of the minions of Satan. Okay.
Actually, that's a snooping roll, but
Snooping? Ah, crap. Hold on. I don't have that, so that's a D6. Crap.
D4.
D4 and a wild die. Yes, but it's the D6.
No, I thought just judging somebody's appearance to see how they felt would be scrutinized, but okay.
Yeah.
Roll.
No scrut.
Yes.
That's a good roll.
Indeed.
6 and a 4, so that's a 10 in total.
Nice.
Lucked out.
He has to, let me put it this way. He's got the stare of somebody who's trying to figure out, who's just had his whole world turned upside down and is trying to make heads and tails out of it. And as you can see the gears turning in his head, he's trying to convince himself that what he saw was just a normal critter.
Oh, so yes, probably Abraham will get the feeling he has seen one of the creatures of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And actually, he just approaches them and he says, "Why don't you two gentlemen tell me more about the critter you saw? I've got a feeling I might be able to help."
Alright, the sheriff, let's see. Oh, the sheriff just looks at, gives you a look and goes, well met. Let's see. Hello there, stranger. It's good to see you again. Then no need to worry about this critter, and he actually is now dismounting from his horse. We chased him off. And we gave the critter such a scare he won't be coming back.
Why don't we discuss this inside? We don't want to cause a commotion, right?
Oh heavens, no! Never want. I like my peace and quiet. Besides, I got something for you.
Oh, all right. He goes on inside.
Alright. No.
I follow.
Okay. Now, I see we've got these, let's see, right. I've been doing some calculating and some have been doing some calculating, and the bounty that you've collected with this story lot, and he glares at the bandits, is $60, which is quite a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very nice. 20
Very
apiece.
generous.
Indeed. And about these horses you brought with, I'm sure you can choose one of them and take them along with you if you want.
I reckon that the big working horse though is a stolen one. You gotta hear any tales about some farmer around here missing a horse?
Actually, yeah, Fred's been missing a few horses. I'm going to pop by him later and see if this is his. I'd
Why don't
ask you not to choose it. Besides, I don't think you're I don't think you guys are the farming type.
we do this?
he smiles a bit at that remark, since he used to be
Why
a
don't
farmer.
we do this, Sheriff?
Mhm.
I think me and my companions right here, he looks over at him, only
Mhm.
need a horse apiece.
Yep.
And since there's 5 of them there, why don't you just give him the big farming horse and then the other one as well? Just see if just to give them to him, because we have no need for more than just
Mhm.
one horse apiece.
Well, that's mighty generous of you, sir, and I'll take you up on that offer. Of course, considering that we haven't. Sorry. I don't rightly recognize these horses, so but if someone of the townsfolk gives you any problem, just bring me on in, and we'll just sort things out, all nice and easy like. But I'm certain these horses are not from around here. Well, except the big one.
Yep, fair enough. And
Hmm?
what do you guys say? Do you guys think the same thing? We give him the other horse as well?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Abraham doesn't mind.
Yep, neither does John.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we're all settled up. We get our 20 apiece. We get a horse each, and
Mm-hmm.
we're good to go, Sheriff. Oh, speaking of which, we actually had. So about that creature.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, it was some kind of a big, it was a big crawler. We just made a bit of noise and it just went away.
Big crawler. What did it look
Actually,
like?
Abraham is now actually going to take a look at the deputy, because wasn't he wounded?
Oh, yes, you're right. Yes, he is wounded. He is currently, luckily, Olivia, once the sheriff and deputy returns, Olivia goes, ah, good. And she slips out without making any fuss or comment.
Wait.
For those of you who've never seen Olivia, the woman, a short woman, about 5'11", with brown hairs, pulled back, and with soft features, is trying to leave the scene. She's wearing working clothes of a cowboy, but she has got a very nice looking shirt on top of it,
Oh.
which has a strange symbol, a dashing red A and D, flanked by 2 lightning bolts.
In
Ooh.
that case, my politeness forces me to take off my hat.
Of course.
I run after her, completely disregarding the discussion, not caring one bit.
War torn
Right.
nations.
Indeed, he just runs off without any explanation. Right, leaving just you two to discuss, money and critters.
Actually, I think I may have a way of loosening their lips and broadening their horizons at the same time. I'm going to
Go
look
for it.
at the deputy, and he says, actually, how old does the deputy look?
He's about 18. He looks,
Oh.
yeah, he's 18. He's young.
And he says, if you want, son, I can help you out with those scripts of yours. I'm a man of fate, and I think I can help you feel a little better.
Be right back, gentlemen.
You get a lot of blank looks as people are trying to decide what it is that you're talking about.
And he already starts like getting out his Bible, which is like a pocket version of Bible, not a huge book, because he needs to be able to carry it in his pockets.
Yes, indeed. To catch bullets. So yes.
That's not
So, yeah.
its first purpose.
Right. the deputy looks at the sheriff. The sheriff goes, shrugs, and goes, "Sure, for all the good that will do."
Okay. And I start speaking a soothing, calming prayer, and I place my hands over his wounds, and I'm gonna try to heal him. Obviously, I think that
Of
will
course,
involve a fate roll.
I think it will.
My healing power.
One of the best powers ever.
Yeah, true, true. Come on, a 6. That's enough, I think.
Let's see. That's in. Well, he was. Yeah, that removes his otherwise lethal wounds, and he goes, "By Jim, I don't feel the pain. I don't feel the pain anymore." He looks down himself and, I've lost the scars. But yes, you've
You'll be
okay.
thankful later.
Okay, John, you just watched a miracle being worked. You just watched as this boy's wounds just upped and went.
That has him confused a bit. Like, alright.
Then you know of one other person who could do that stuff. Just one other person.
The devil.
The devil.
No, the devil does not like healing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, that's right. He's like, he's silent for now. For now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Abraham doesn't say anything. He's waiting for a reaction. He just at the
There,
moment he like closes up the Bible. He says like Amen, and he closes the Bible and puts it back in his pocket.
there's just this stunned silence that seems to linger on for a good quarter of an hour, and then everybody
Wow.
they're this surprised, and then they just automatically buy yes, amen, and God bless, and they just
Now that you both seen that the power of the Lord is real, you might also want to believe that the power of Satan is also real. It's very startling and disheartening, but it is the enforced truth. Now I want you fellas to tell me truthfully. Did the critter you saw did look like an ungodly sort?
why yes, it's got it had all these hush boy the sheriff interrupts. Well, yeah, it looks 5 kinds of nasty, and with a bit of the devil in between. It was just, the worst thing was that no, but it's just a critter. It ain't
Can you
something.
describe it for me?
Yeah, but I'm loath to give you nightmares.
That's all right, sir. I'm a follower of the Lord. I do His holy work, and that is the only reason I am here. It is my duty to carry on those tasks so they don't need to plague other people.
Mm,
Right?
that's
So you can
a
tell
very
me.
right. It looked like one of them crawlers, those bugs. Yeah, it
Alright.
basically it looks like one of them crawlers, only bigger, meaner, and with spiky bits all over the damn thing.
So it looked like
It's
a bug?
yeah, big bug,
Alright.
about the size of a calf.
Would I know anything about that, or do I need to roll Lord or something?
Yes. Actually, no. You need to roll faith
Oh, fate. That's interesting, and I prefer
because
rolling that because that's a D10.
because your casting stat also doubles as your knowledge of supernatural.
Ooh, a 7.
Yeah, the strangest thing though. Well, you think you've heard about them. They're the faithful are not certain if it's a creature of the devil or because it doesn't it doesn't react this way. It seems like a normal creature that has been corrupted somehow. So yeah. Oh, but it's still 5 kinds of nasty as the. And you're quite surprised that the sheriff has managed to get rid of that without losing a hand or leg or an eye. But then you realize that this critter in the stories that you heard is usually a lot bigger, usually as big as a cart.
So it was just a young one. All right. And then he looks a little worried. I reckon you boys got lucky. You fought a young critter. Wasn't completely full grown yet. You said it ran away.
Wait, there's bigger ones of them? Aw, heck. He was going to say something.
You said it ran away?
Yes, he did. Yes, the critter ran away. We made a noise, made some smoke, and it just skedaddled.
I find that worrisome. Might mean there's a nest of them or something. More of them.
There's more of them? Oh, hell.
I said it's possible. I'm not saying that's the case. It's just a possibility.
He goes to the sheriff turns to the boy and goes, what is him? Oh yeah, Simon, why don't you go out on a patrol and I'll finish off and I'll speak to these gents further. Just make sure that everything's all right and that the miners are not getting up to any ruckus.
I've got a few more questions though.
Mm-hmm.
The sheriff.
Yes. Yes. And he waits until Simon is out of earshot, though.
Okay,
now,
he waits and then he continues. This is kind of hard to explain, but are there any dark places in these environments? Any places where dark critters like that might want to huddle together?
He thinks for a moment and he thinks the caves, I think, but we've barred them up pretty good so that nobody gets in or out. Just be on the safe side, you know. And we don't want bandits hanging around there. So yes, and that's about it, I think. Well, maybe the mines, but we're using them, so yeah, they're pretty not a good place to hold up.
Are these caves and these mines close together, maybe?
No, but that critter burrowed its way through from the caves to the mines, so.
I was thinking maybe tunnels here.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I didn't want to say anything in front of the young one.
No, you're right. You're right. Shouldn't get him upset. He's still young.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably hasn't seen that much yet.
Nah, but yeah, he's a good kid. I'm gonna rustle up some men and go, and I reckon I should go check out the caves.
Well, maybe you wanna take us with you. I think perhaps you could use a follower of the Lord, if you know what I mean.
He thinks for a moment and he goes, as much as I like to accept your kind offer, I really can't. It's from the look of you've never been in a mine. It takes a special kind of skill to move around there all quiet like.
It also takes a special kind of skill to fight the minions of Satan.
Well, we're not going to fight them immediately. We're just going to look around and see if we can find the nest.
Right.
Or what's what.
Just be certain you carry a good crucifix on you and maybe even holy water. Never hurts.
Mm-hmm.